Hi, this is Alan from Visit Luzerne County. It's July, and that means it's time for the Rockin the River music series. We are so excited about the shows that we have for you here this summer. We thought we'd take a little bit of time today to answer some of the questions that we often get about Rockin the River.
What is Rockin the River? Rockin the River is a series of free, fun, all-ages community events that happen on 3 Fridays every July at the beautiful Millennium Circle at River Common. It's a gorgeous concert venue. You've got the iconic Market Street Bridge off to the left, the stately and historic Luzerne County Courthouse to your right, and right behind the big stage, as your backdrop, you've got the beautiful Susquehanna River. Each show features 2 great bands and nearly 3 hours of live music. Besides music, what else happens at Rockin the River? We've got 8 great food vendors, plus craft beers from Susquehanna Brewing Company and wine from the Stegmeyer. What type of acts have performed? We've had some fantastic tribute acts perform at Rockin the River over the years. There have been tributes to some of the all-time greats, including Billy Joel, Tom Petty, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, Elton John, U2, Dave Matthews Band, AC/DC, Fleetwood Mac and Stevie Nicks, the Eagles, and Paul McCartney. For week 3, which has often featured original acts, we've had touring national headliners such as Laney Gardner and the Nude Party, along with regional favorites like the Badleys and Cabinet. And for our opening and supporting acts, we always bring in some of NEPA's best talent. How many people usually show up? We've had crowds of 3,000, 4,000, and even more than 5,000 people. And when you see all those people right in downtown Wilkes-Barre, sometimes singing along together and just having a good time, it's always a nice little snapshot of NEPA at its best. It's a great time for everyone. Who's playing this year? We're pretty excited about this year's lineup. For week 1, on July 17th, it's Every Breath You Take, a tribute to Sting and the Police, with special guests Aaron Fink and The Fury. Every Breath You Take is based out of New York City, and they'll be playing Police classics like Message in a Bottle, Roxanne, Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic, Don't Stand So Close to Me, and King of Pain, along with Sting gems such as If You Love Somebody, Set Them Free, and Fields of Gold. Aaron Fink, who's also on the bill, is of course the original lead guitarist for the multi-platinum band Breaking Benjamin, and is a member of the Luzerne County Arts and Entertainment Hall of Fame. For week 2, on July 24th, get your funk on because we are signed, sealed, and delivered for an evening of classic pop, soul, and Motown. Hotter Than July, a tribute to Stevie Wonder, based out of Florida, will be dishing out everything from groove-based classics like Superstition and Sir Duke to beautiful favorites like You Are the Sunshine of My Life. Opening the show is Brett Alexander and Friends, a soulful rock group fronted by Brett Alexander of the Badleys, who is also a member of the Luzerne County Arts and Entertainment Hall of Fame. Week 3, on July 31st, will be a night of original music, showcasing some of NEPA's all-time best talent. Mere Mortals, a terrific band that has released 3 critically acclaimed albums, will hit the big stage. The Mere Mortals were voted NEPA's best original band and are 2026 inductees into the Luzerne County Arts and Entertainment Hall of Fame. Special guests will be Gracie Jane Sinclair and the band, led by a rising young star on the local music scene who has already won numerous Steamtown Music Awards and Best of the Best Awards. How is it free? Thanks to our great sponsors, all costs of producing Rockin the River are fully covered. A big thank you to our top sponsors, Geisinger, Discover NEPA, Mountain Productions, Luther Friedman, Real Estate, PSC, and the City of Wilkes-Barre. When you're at the shows, look for the big banners on the side of the stage, and you'll see the names and logos of all the great sponsors and partners that make the shows possible. There are 30 of them, and we couldn't do the shows without them. How's the parking? There's plenty of parking nearby. On Water Street, there's a huge 6-floor parkade. You can park there, walk through the North Street Tunnel, and boom, you're right at the Millennium Circle. Also, the campuses of King's College and Wilkes University are pretty cleared out in the summer. So there's always plenty of parking on North Franklin Street, North Main Streets, as well as South Franklin. In downtown Wilkes-Barre, there are 800 meter parking spots within a short walk of the concerts, with no meter fees after 6 p.m. And there are 5 additional parkades in the downtown, with more than 2,000 parking spaces. For handicap parking, there's a special lot right across the street from the Millennium Circle at the Iron Temple.
So there you have it, all the info you need to have a great time with us here on July 17th, 24th, and 31st at Rockin the River. We hope to see you at the show.